Right, listen, I don't know how to do an intro to music, to a YouTube video. I'm new to all this. So is I2killy, we all are, yeah. But we're doing a Q&A. We've got 35 questions to go through. Cameraman, Omar, so shout out to my man, obviously, wanted a little shout out. We're just gonna get straight into it, basically. First question we got is, what made you want to get into music? I'm gonna let I2killy answer first, then I'm gonna answer the whole way through.
So personally, I got into music through our block. It was kind of a trend on our block when obviously K5 started the whole thing with Shadow Man, and then it just became a trend, and I decided to jump on it, and it worked, innit?
Yeah, so for me, it's a bit different. I just want to make family proud realistically. I just want the freedom of having money and shit, not for myself, for my people around me. So, yeah, man, that's basically the only reason. Next question. What was your first jewellery piece? Can I answer that?
My first jewellery piece, so that's a sticky one. I reckon my first one would have been my AP watch. Ain't got it on me right now, but I've got an AP watch.
So for me, I've had quite a few. This is where we've probably got the question from, because that's what I'm most known for. But my first piece was a Michael Kors gold watch. It was rose gold, actually. I'm not gonna lie, that was my first jewelry piece. But if you're talking chains and shit, I had a silver Cuban that I bought off J1 when I first got into my whole jewelry thing. But yeah, man, that's my first jewelry. Next, what is your favourite music video to create? What's yours, bro?
Oh, my favourite music video, it's gotta be Scooby-Doo, innit?
Yeah, 4th of March, everyone go hit now.
Come on, run it up.
Damn, Keisty, you crazy. We got mystery fans like Scooby-Doo, jump out, don't leave no clues. Go and watch for the boys in blue, handbrake, turn, lean out and shoot. I got love for my dogs like Shaggy, and it's facts, they love me too. Tell a bad one, come for the Scooby, snap, G and skid, that's a move. We got mystery fans like Scooby-Doo, jump out, don't leave no clues. Go and watch for the boys in blue, handbrake, turn, lean out and shoot. I got love for my dogs like Shaggy, and it's facts, they love me too.
But yeah,
Run that shit up.
Scooby-Doo.
So for me, it's a bit different and it's probably underrated. And I've got two answers for this. The first one's more than that, because the energy there was just live, and it was a different energy, different sort of, like, it was completely different to what I'm used to. And the next one's Hit the T, because it was like, it was professionally done, like we directed it and that we made it look how we wanted it to look, basically. And we're gonna say Baddy Boy, it's a bit basic and everyone probably would have expected that from me, but that was it. So the next one's just for me, yeah? How old was Laytz when he made Take It Back? And to be honest, I can't even remember. Do you remember? I was like 13, 12, yeah, 13 I reckon, that one, for Take It Back. If you've heard that, you're a proper OG and shout to you, innit? Next one, should I start rapping for a girl?
I would say, if you think you want to start rapping, you should obviously take that risk and do it. Step out your comfort zone sometimes. You got to embarrass yourself to make it in this reality.
Factual.
Even if you're a girl, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter about gender. Just do what you want to do.
Yeah, same, man. Just, the gender's not really an issue, yeah? Just, obviously, you're probably going to get a bit of backlash in that, but honestly, just fuck it, man. If this is what you want to do, then I would do it. But on a serious note, I wouldn't recommend rapping for anybody. On a more serious, I don't really like doing it myself, but I just need that freedom, you get me? You're typing a girl. Ooh, it's gonna get a bit hypocritical. You wanna go first?
I'll be raw. I don't even have a type like that. It's like, it's a weird question, to be fair, because I don't reckon anyone has a type. It's just you like certain things on girls, which some girls don't have in it. I don't have a type personally.
With me, I like the thick ones, you get me? I love a fit girl, but I don't know. As a personality, on a personality thing, I've not really got a type. Just be loyal in it. I can't really say. I can't really say much, but just be loyal to me, and we're gonna work realistically. Next one. What helps you write lyrics? You wanna go?
I'll be real. It just comes to my head. It's not really that helps me. I listen to a lot of songs. I get inspirations, but I reckon all rappers do that. They just come to my head.
Next for me though, it's a bit like I figure out what flow I want to go with first. I probably get the most comments on my flows because I've got a few mad flows on that show. I find the flow first, and then I just write like that. But bar-wise, like what I'm gonna say, it just comes to me naturally. But that's probably because of how long I've been doing it. And that's where we are. Here we go. Favorite Mani artist.
Oh, favourite Mani artist, there's a lot. I be real. I have respect for obviously H. Like, he's not even into Jewel, but I'm a big Jewel guy. But I reckon it's gotta be Meeks, innit?
Yeah, for me, it's a bit different. Like, on a real note, I reckon Tundi, to be honest.
Oh, that's a good
That's
one.
a shout.
That's a shout.
Nah, I'm gonna change my mind completely. Let me shout out Young Halves, bro. If you've not heard it,
Oh,
cold.
that's a mad one.
That's his tune called now. Pull up, skirt, reverse. I'm really trying to make it work. That's my favourite Mani artist.
Yeah.
Next one. Who's your favourite artist in general? It's a bit similar. I'm gonna go first for this one. Straight up, Lil Baby, man. That's my favourite.
Ooh, I be real. My favourite artist, obviously, there's a lot. I love Sench, I love Digger and all that, because I'm a big Jewel guy in it, but I gotta say, Pot of Paper.
Let me add on to what my man just said. Even though I'm a Jewel rapper, I do not like drill. I hate it on a real one. I don't really like it. Next one. What advice have you got for young rappers?
Young rappers. We're young ourselves.
Innit?
Like, it's advice we give to ourselves. You just really need to ignore what people think about you, what people say about you, because people are gonna hate you younger. Whatever style you're doing, whatever genre, like drill, cap rap, everyone thinks it, but you don't know us, so don't.
Yeah, literally, you can't judge a man off what you hear in a tune. I'm just gonna have the questions, but you can't judge a man off what you hear in the tunes, innit? It's a bit like it's a bit technical, like, if you're doing that. So young rappers, honestly, if you want to chase your dreams, go and do it. It don't have to be rap, anything. If you've got something there that you want to work towards, just stick to it, man, honestly. How old are you both? See me, I'm 15. It's obviously we're both young, as we just saw. I'm 15 now.
Yeah, and I'm 14.
So obviously we've got a long life ahead of us, but have you got an album planned? Gee, the last one flopped, serious, it got deleted from fucking waste man producers. Decided to report my album. But the next one, Jesus Christ, who I've not got a date with, it's in the works, it's nearly finished, some big features on there. Have you got one planned, bro?
I'll be real, not currently. I've obviously thought about making an album. I thought about making EPs before an album, just because there's less songs in it. Album takes a lot of pressure onto the rapper. But in my opinion, right now, I'm gonna focus on singles and just tracks, keep consistent and get a viewer base built up.
Yeah, that's what you want to do, man. How did you start music? Like I just said, fucking, just to help my people around me, man. Obviously, if it was up to me, I wouldn't do it. I'd probably be fucking doing some next. So anyways, I'll probably do some next thing, but the music shit was just to put myself out there. I wanted a lot for myself at the time, and now I feel like I'm just trapped in. I can't get out of it even if I wanted to.
I'll be real, I'm also like my man. Obviously, I started it because I always wanted to be a rapper since I was a little youth, in it. Since I was about 5, 6, I've got videos of me rapping in my living room and that. My mum recording me and shit. Yeah. Basically, I've always wanted to be a rapper. I've always wanted to have like a job which pays a lot, and I don't need to work hard for it. Although rapping is hard, but it's not as hard as some 9-to-5s.
Yeah, true. It takes a lot to be a rapper, but at the same time I've got more respect for a man that's working a 9-to-5, because they're gonna get backlash from it and shit. But respect, whatever you're doing, yeah, just that's respect for you, innit? Who's your dream collab? Same with my favourite artist, Lil Baby. If I had that opportunity, I would take it straight away.
I'd be real, my dream collab. There's a lot of rappers I'd love to collab with. Obviously, it's a big aim, like Central C, but Clavish and that. And Pot of Paper, but I reckon it's gotta be DBE, innit? D-Block Hero.
Shout. How do you get into MGB? By the way, we're gonna start speeding these questions up, otherwise it's gonna be a longer video. But how do you get into MGB? There's no official way to just join. You have to know someone that's already in the inside of MGB to just join. You can't just hit me up and join, otherwise it'll just be fucking, it'll be some sort of madness anyways. How many ops do you have? I'm gonna go first on this. I do not have ops, yeah. I don't have ops. I don't beef nobody. I beef myself when I've not made enough money or I've done shit on the tune. That's my only op.
respectfully, I'll say the exact same thing. What are ups?
Innit?
Honestly, what
It's
are
not-
ups?
Yeah, serious.
It's not worth my time. If it's not about money, don't contact me in it.
Yeah. What do you want to achieve in life? Freedom. And a simple one, freedom in all sorts of ways, man.
I'll be raw, I'm the exact same. I want freedom, but obviously I wanna show people I really am, and I want people to like me. Obviously, like to wanna hear my tunes, and you get what I mean.
Yeah, man. How many subscribers do you have? On a realistic note, from my channel, I don't really look because I've not uploaded on my channel since Buddy. I don't really check my subscribers like that. For you?
I'll be real, I've got one video in it, and I've never opened my channel like that. So,
Sick.
however much subscribers I've got in here, I don't care about that.
So this one's for me. There's a bit of speculation around this, but are you converting? And if so, will you still make music? At the current time, I'm not sure if I'm converting or not. I respect Islam as a what is it called now?
Religion.
As a religion. There we go. I forgot the word. I respect it as a religion, and I do have some beliefs in it. But as a converting thing, it's still in the back of my head. And if I was to convert, I probably would still keep making music. I know it's haram and that, but I would still make music, to be honest. Best thing you could do in life. Ooh. Best thing I could do in life. Fucking hell. It's a deep one. I've never really thought about this. Best thing, make my mum happy, innit? And my family, to be honest with. Yeah, that's probably.
I'll be real, I've said it a lot, but the exact same. But also, I want to inspire people to become rappers, do what they want, chase their dreams, because I get a lot of hate. I'm sure Laytz does as well.
Yeah.
But fuck what they think, do what you want.
Yeah, serious. Next one, we're getting down to the last few now. Best way to promote music.
Ooh.
On a realistic note, if I speak how I promote my music, everyone's going to be on the same view count as me. I know it sounds selfish, but I'm not about to do it how, tell everyone the exact way that I do it. But a big way to start promoting the music now is TikTok. That is literally the only way you're going to make it big in music, is TikTok. You need a sturdy song or some shit. You need a bar that's going to pop on TikTok, but fully just that. You want to add anything?
I'll be real, I was just going to say TikTok from the start. TikTok is made so many artists blow up, it's insane.
It's the centre now for music.
Fully.
Literally. What is MGB? MGB as a whole is
It's a group. It's a family, bro.
Yeah, it's a family, literally family ties. We're just a few people that just do what
that want to
we
make
want.
out of the hood, bro.
Yeah, literally, we don't want to be stuck in the shitty estates that we're from in it, and we just want to make it out realistically. But if you're talking the name, it means motivate God's blessings. If you want to see it as an entertainment point, that's the name that we go for. But the original name is More Guap Boys, obviously, because we need more money to make it out. But yeah, what's your hobby outside of making music? Jesus, I ain't really got one, you know. But if you're asking, what do I enjoy doing outside of music, then literally just being around my boys, innit? Chilling, that's it really. I've been with family and shit, but that's it.
Same for me, obviously. I love making money, let's be real, who doesn't?
Yeah, literally. Chase guap, that's all I do outside of music. Camera just died, so sorry for that, but the question is how to make money fast. There's no fast way of making money. You need to hustle. If there was a fast way to make money, everybody would have money. And that is the truth. Understand? There's no fast way of making money. You wanna add anything?
Not really. There really is no fast way of making money. You gotta grind, you gotta hustle, you gotta try your best.
Literally. What age did you start making music? I'm gonna let you answer this first while I think.
I'll be real. Obviously, I started making music when I was about 5 years old, innit? But when I started taking it like professionally, when I wanna go studios, when I wanna make music videos, when I wanna put myself out there, I was probably about like 11, 12. What about you?
Yeah, for me, I've just thought back. I started music pretty late. I did my first song and I didn't drop it. It was just like a hood tune that I was showing man in my hood. It was called No Chance, and that was my first tune that I've ever recorded. I had a few tunes before that I wrote, but I just kept them to myself. Yeah, so when I actually started making music was when I started writing. I was 12 years old, but my whole life I've been interested in the business of making music. You understand? How do you stop the haters? You can't stop them. They're gonna always hate because they're bored and they've got nothing else to do. But I'm gonna tell you this for free. They're hating on us and we're making money from that hate. They're streaming our songs and they're laughing about it with the mates. You're putting money into our pockets. We ain't bothered about you hating. All you're doing is getting our money up. We're probably sat in bed or sat here chatting shit. You will still making money from you, man, hating. And anything.
I'll be real. Haters can laugh at us, but we laugh at the haters.
Yeah, literally.
It's literally like that. But if you want to get rid of them, I'll be real. Just ignore them. Don't focus yourself on haters, because haters can hate in it, but don't focus on that. Focus on a positive thing. I'm
gonna add on to what I said. How do you stop the haters? I wouldn't stop them from coming, even if I could. For me, it's a bit different to everybody else. Everyone sees haters and they're like, I don't know what happens to them. But for me, I use it as motivation. I see, so they don't like that song. The next one, I need to do better on the next one to make them like it. Because now, I can go back in my Instagram from ages ago and I can find man that are hating. And now they're enjoying the music that I'm making now. It's not a question, but obviously we did this for a send it on our Snapchats, but somebody put, good luck on your journey, you're going to make it far. We've added this in because I just want to take this time to thank you all for supporting us, innit? Obviously it means a lot to us, because if you weren't supporting, we wouldn't really be doing much, you understand? We'd probably just be footnotes, chatting shit. But yeah, it wasn't a question, but I wanted to add that in. First ever song and first ever music video. You can go first.
Well, you wrote my first ever song. Obviously, I've recorded freestyles before, which all got deleted. Let's be real. But my first song, which is still out, was called "Say My Name." I was about 12 when I made that. I'll be real. Looking back at it, it's a little awkward, but you gotta look back at what you made in it. You need to see how much you progressed. But my first music video was slapping.
Yeah, for me, first ever song, as I've said before, "No Chance" was my first ever tune. I would play it, but it's a bit, I'm not even going to get into that. And my first ever music video, as you all know, was Baddy, and I just want to thank everyone for the support on that. I was a bit camera shy at the time, innit? You can see through the video I was getting a bit camera shy and shit, but it popped off. This one. Who are the owners of MGB? The owners, obviously, there's not really owners, but if you're talking about who started the whole thing, it was realistically me, K5 Figures, I2K, J1 and Umar. We was all together on our block just chatting shit. It was first called DTS, but it sounded a bit cringy, innit? And obviously, if you reverse DTS now, you can obviously see where we're coming from. But yeah, they're the owners. There's not really owners though. There's just like co-founders. Is our block MGB? You answer this, because when I said it, I said yeah, but yeah, the difference.
I'll be real, I would say it's not. Our block was something which was big like 2 years ago. Now it's really died down. Our block isn't the block no more. Obviously, we still grew up on that block. We all grew up on it, and it's still the hood. Let's be real, it's still the hood. You always see us on our block, but I would say our block is an MGB, as MGB is a lot bigger than that.
Yeah, true. Because in MGB we've got people from all over the place, innit? Leyland, Trolley, fucking all over, Preston mainly. But our block isn't so much MGB. It's just like let's put it in a business place. You've got a business, then you've got the offices. We see our block as the office for MGB. You get me? It's like a home. If you wasn't making music, what would you do? Claiming benefits.
Loud and
Let me be real. Claiming benefits. This is what I wanted to do.
I'll be real. There's a lot of things I'd love to do in it. There's obviously 9 to 5s, which when I was a kid, bro, I used to want to obviously do. But I'll be real. If I weren't making music right now, if I weren't making money off music, I'd definitely still be on the hood. I'd still be probably doing some shit which I'd regret.
Probably inside. Sorry for that noise then, but we're in the background, as you can see. We've just been chilling. But the next one isn't a question. Well, it is a question, but it's not a good one. It's a bit of hate, but I've added it anyways because I just don't want to go all the way through without blurring all the hate out. But the next question is, how do you feel your music is shit? Honestly, I don't see that like as so much hate. It's just their opinion. Everyone's open to their own opinions, and if you want to share that to me, then you can do so. Obviously, I'll take it in and I'll prove you wrong in the future. But how do I feel my music is shit? I just got to improve in it realistically. But you can answer that if you want.
I'll be real. When people say your music is shit, most of the time they're just saying that because they're jealous. Jealousy is a big thing in it. People wanna succeed like you. Obviously, we're not crazy famous. I would say we're hometown famous. If you came Preston,
Facebook famous.
If you fucking came Lancashire, bro, you definitely hear our names. But we're not crazy famous. But I reckon these people which are saying our music's shit, they're the people which are listening to it 24/7.
True. On a respectful one there, I'm gonna add on. People say our music's shit, but like I said before, you're gonna go and watch it with your mates and shit. On a like you're not gonna admit to it. But you're gonna listen to it, and you're putting money into our pockets. So I don't really care. Why do you make music? I'm pretty sure we've had that question.
Yeah, we did.
We've had that question, but like I said, just trying to make family proud. Who's your inspiration? Myself, because I want to do better than previous me in it. I've grown up a lot. Obviously, I'm trying to stay away from drill, but I keep getting added for features and shit. But my inspiration is myself, realistically.
I'll be raw, I'm the exact same. My inspiration is myself. I want to be better than myself, and I want to keep improving. I want to be the best version of myself that I can be. Obviously, I think that's everyone's goal in the end. But obviously, if we're talking inspirations, I'll be raw. Central C.
Yeah, Central's done a lot for the UK music scene.
Yeah, he's done so much for the UK. He's really he's spread it all over the world. Like, you get people in France listening to Central C. It really shows what we can do. UK is not a massive place. Obviously, it's famous, London and that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Innit?
I'm gonna add on to this, and I'm gonna come closer to the camera. Yeah. Stop saying I look like fucking Central C. Yeah, and stop saying I'm catting him, because I'm not. You understand? I just wanted to add that in there. Right, yo, last question now for this whole Q&A sort of thing. What made you decide to create YouTube videos?
Ooh, spicy one this.
Right, here's my answer. If we're doing music, we're just going to be seen as musicians. If we're doing more than music, we're going to be seen as entrepreneurs. I wanted to expand into different categories of shit to do, make our name bigger than what it already is, innit? And I wanted to entertain the fans more. So instead of just listening to my voice over and over.
I'll be raw, I'm going to add on to this, and I'm going to say YouTube is a way that we can expand our platform. We can make MGB or me or Laytz or whoever really wants to bigger. My goal right now is to make the whole world know about MGB, obviously, because we're a family at the end of the day. Like, obviously, we've got people which do stuff, like, you get what I mean? Like, we all make money, and I want people to take MGB as an inspiration, and obviously with YouTube, we can really show everyone in the world about what MGB is about.
Hopefully, and that's the goal. But like I said, that was the last question. So thank you all for joining. Obviously, at the beginning, I was a bit nervous, but obviously, fuck it now. We're done.
So love my people.
Love for tuning in.
Hopefully, we'll get another one popping soon, innit? But go on, safe.